What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with a quick Dune Awakening update. At least, hopefully, this is an update. Because it is the new year, or at least it's now like the 9th of January. We're supposed to be getting some Dune Awakening announcements, and, well, this is going to be a PS5 gameplay trailer thanks to Wild Gamer SK. This was done a day ago, so check out this video. I am just barely getting into this because I was like, ooh, I want to do a video. But this is going to be PS5 gameplay, or at least supposedly. So this is going to be quite interesting. Oof. Dang, that looks good. I'm hoping this is actually gameplay, because this looks so good. And this is on the RTX. FPS is pretty good. Like all that looks really, really good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of that was the PC stuff. I did get into this a little bit to make sure that there is at least going to be somewhat of a PS5 thing. Dune Awakening. And this is how you know. Is look at the right-hand side. You literally have BXA. Now, this could be on Xbox. Considering BXA, which is funny considering it says PS4 or PS5. But when you see that right there is Xbox. Now, we'll see if it actually shows some PlayStation 5. So, if this is on Xbox, that's a good sign. Which I figured it would probably be on Xbox first and foremost. Or at least worked on Xbox first and foremost, considering it's PC generated, much like, PCs. So, makes sense. But 13 minutes of gameplay. I'm hoping they show something that will be PlayStation. Because PlayStation is triangle, circle, X, and square. But if this is what the gameplay is going to look like, this looks really good. I'm still curious on why it said PS5, though, and like the little header picture. You'll see what I mean, because it'll be like on the front actual picture. The header picture. There you go. And this looks good. A lot of this we did see in the previous trailer anyways. So, this could just be a mashup of a whole bunch of stuff, but at the same time, there were some things in there that you didn't see in the other trailers. Saw this. Now, we didn't see the control aspects on the side. Saw that. Saw this. Climbing mechanics pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of this was from like the previous trailers. Some of this is newer. Like you haven't really seen some of that, but some of it you have. Like that stuff. This stuff. I do like how they have the character creation. It looks really good. Beta version, yeah. Oh, I would love for this to come to early access, just like what they did with Path of Exiles 2. Totally different game company, all that. It's just Path of Exiles 2, great game. This looks like it's going to be a great game.
You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have
Oh,
task.
yeah. I mean, it looks good. It really does. Looks really, really good. Heck yeah. I can't wait to play this game. This is going to be one of the games that I'm definitely going to be on for a very long time. Now, I don't project this game coming out for, like, at least on console, like, solidly until probably about maybe July. Earlier if we're lucky, but we shall see. if they were showing some Xbox stuff, which is what we saw. Haven't seen anything when it came to PlayStation just yet. I mean, we're what, 5 minutes in and nothing when it came to PlayStation. Do you like dang, like you could see that plume from a long ways away. They weren't kidding when they said like you could see it, and everybody in the area can see it. The weather dynamics, just saw some lightning over there. That's pretty cool. Oh, giving me like Mad Max vibes. That looks interesting. They didn't show this. This looks interesting. Ooh, I bet this is some of the spice trials or whatever that they're talking about. How like you start freaking out from consuming too much spice and breathing it in. I like the details. The details on this look so good. Now, granted, this
Awakening is an ambitious open-world survival, massively multiplayer online game that merges the survival and exploration mechanics of Conan Exiles with the vast lore of Frank Herbert's Dune universe.
Oh, so we get good. Can't wait.
Developed by Funcom and published in collaboration with Legendary Entertainment, the
games immerse players in the harsh desert-covered planet Arrakis, where the pursuit of spice, political intrigue, and survival are intricately linked.
The game immerses players in the harsh, desert-covered planet of Arrakis, where the pursuit of spice, political intrigue, and survival are intricately.
So they did show some new stuff in this, but this definitely wasn't a PlayStation thing. Not really. Still suggest watching the video, because this is pretty cool.
Essential to conserve water, while spice plays a central role in sustaining stamina and uncovering hidden powers.
Yep.
Weather is not merely aesthetic. Powerful Coriolis storms and shifting dunes alter the terrain.
Yeah, I remember them talking about that.
Caves, ruins, and spice deposits, while also posing significant dangers. The game features a sprawling map of Arrakis, filled with iconic locations like the Hand of Kidder, Sietches, and abandoned spice harvesting outposts. Players can traverse the landscape on foot, via ornithopters, or by using specialized ground vehicles. The giant sandworms of Dune are a constant threat.
They did say eventually we'll be able to ride them, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a while, if they're able to do it.
Advanced tools and abilities allow for evasion, or even utilizing sandworms for strategic purposes.
Oh god, that's going to be great.
Align yourself with powerful houses like House Atreides, House Harkonnen, or even lesser-known factions, shaping the political landscape of Arrakis. Factions can engage in large-scale wars or cooperative endeavors to control resources.
This is gonna be a great game.
Form
Hell yeah.
alliances with other players to establish guilds that can take over territory, defend spice fields, and construct bases. Guild leaders can set rules for diplomacy, trade, and combat.
Now my question on that is, are the guild leaders going to be NPCs who have like a generated like, hey, this is what's going to happen for the week or whatever, or are these actually going to be people who are going to be guild leaders for the individual guilds, just like how you do with other games when they have guilds, right?
And ranged encounters with weapons inspired by Dune lore, such as Christ knives, lace guns, and shields. Timing and precision are critical.
I don't understand why these people don't actually just read this stuff out themselves instead of having like an AI voice.
Choose from roles such as Mentat, strategic tactician,
swordmaster, close quarters
combatant, planetologist, expert in desert survival, or Ben Gesserit, masters of persuasion and manipulation. Each specialization offers unique abilities and upgrades,
which you can choose to get anytime you want for any of those other things too.
Weapons and tools, tailoring your character to face specific challenges or rival factions. Spice melange is central to
totally want to just be like just a scout slash merc in this game and just help either side, whoever pays me more.
Conflict with factions, trade resources, crafted items, or information with other players.
Yep.
A dynamic marketplace ensures constant opportunities.
There's so much that you can do with this game if that's the actual case. Like you can give people fake maps and then set up like choke points and like places where you can actually then PvP the shit out of people. Now, of course, it's only gonna be in PvP areas, so I'm pretty sure anyone who's smart is be like, they're sending me to a PvP area. I might want to be a little smart.
where players experience Arrakis as its political and environmental tensions escalate. Unlike the novels, this story is player-driven, allowing for unique emergent narratives.
Which so much
Players
can happen.
Uncover hidden lore about the desert planet through ruins, ancient texts, and interactions with NPCs like smugglers, Fremen, and Imperial agents.
So the Fremen aren't gone, not completely. They're just hiding. So
on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series
Yep.
X and Series S. Now you can enjoy new screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy.
I mean, these look really, really good. They really do. So now, I would probably not put new gameplay demo 13 minutes, but you know, hey, I would have said like, hey, some new Dune Awakening info dump or something like that. And I wouldn't have put like the header picture of it being like a PlayStation 5 thing, even though technically the only layout you saw was Xbox. So that's kind of funny. But graphically, this looks good. See, that's computer, because you saw by on the right-hand side. But with the fact that it is on Xbox, there is a good chance that we'll be seeing some PlayStation stuff, but you never know. They probably won't show anything until the actual like gameplay trailer. So I saw something in my news feed stating that there was going to be a release trailer. Look, didn't see one. So maybe here soon, because today's the 9th. They said slated for early 2025 for PC, so early is usually January, February, or March, usually within the first 3 months. Depending on when it comes out, will give you a good couple months of possible wait time for Xbox and PlayStation. But I can see it coming to PC and Xbox first, and then PlayStation later. Unless they go PC, then Xbox and PlayStation at the same time with Xbox and PlayStation. But we'll see how that goes. You're shooting at a sandworm? That ain't gonna go over very well. I don't suggest that, by the way. That don't do anything as far as what we're told. Looks good. Looks really, really good. This is going to be a great game, at least hopefully. With the way Conan was, I have some decent hopes for this. And Funcom doesn't seem like they're a Bethesda or BioWare, at least not yet. Once developers get so famous or so popular or so rich, they very clearly have changed quite a bit over the time frames. Some, not so much. Some still do it because they're passionate and they love it. Others, they just want to, like, tell an agenda and a story, which I am not against. That was one of the first original trailers, getting ready to jump onto a sandworm. God, riding a sandworm in this game will be epic. That'll definitely be like end game stuff, especially if you choose a Fremen backstory or like find the Fremen or whatever. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to like learn from the Fremen to be able to do that. There's no way you're gonna be able to do that without like Fremen teaching you. This definitely is going to be a game I want to try to solo, but then at the same time still play with my friends and my family and everything, because I want to play this game with my wife and my son. So, check it out. I think he should have headed the video a little different instead of Dune Awakening. New gameplay, demo, 13 minutes, 4K. I would have named it something else. There was some new info in here. Most of it was pretty much still the same stuff. But, keep an eye out. Here soon. It should be coming. I cannot wait. Funcom, you guys rock. And if you do an early access, much like how Path of Exiles 2 did, I would pay $30 to play it early. I don't care. Even if it's a buggy mess, it would be great because Path of Exiles is fun as fuck. That's a great game. So if Dune Awakening is anything remotely gameplay wise, and I mean like good content, great story, great everything, kind of like how Path of Exiles 2 is, yes. And I'm not comparing them because they're both two different style of games, you know what I mean? But still, great games. So keep an eye out. Hope you all enjoyed this. Later, y'all.